A man wearing a black hat with a circular brim enters. He finds himself a table and waits for the waitress. In the meantime, takes off his hat, takes off his long coat. He has slick back brown hair, a sharp nose, and a hard jaw. He has pale skin, and he looks like he's been in the rain for days. Not 16 seconds go by before the waitress attends to him. Once she finally approaches the table, he pulls a gun out and sets it to his side. She can see it. He has it in clear view. He's not trying to hide it. His intentions are unknown. She begins to ask the man if she can get him anything. His response was befuddling to her. He asked for a jar. He said that he would prefer it be a mason jar if they have them on hand. If not, any old jar would do. In a panicked state, she runs to the back to get a jar. Carefully, calmly, but still hesitant, knowing that at any moment, something could go wrong. Something terrible could happen. And that is all she wants to avoid today. She only wanted to get through her shift, and now she's faced with this scenario. But before she could come back to the floor, before she could approach the man's table once more, there's a sound. There's a scream. You hear an audible gasp from a crowd of people, or at least what sounds to be. Suddenly there's a bang. The man had ended his own life right there in that coffee shop.
Broken Finger, a straight classic.
Black Past album, thank you for listening. This is the Catalyst. Thank you for getting my label to where it's been. Thank you for getting my label to where it is. Let's go. What? Okay. The next chapter, it's supposed to be the last for a young rapper, dead inside yet somehow overcome with laughter. He fought for his life, becoming a sick bastard. Pain was the only thing he mastered. Blasphemous accusations, ambiguous activations. He was plagued by audible violations. Barrel to the nose, what would you do in the face of annihilation? Would you embrace it or commit bodily separation? What? The next chapter. What? Bodily separation. Come on, man, let's get this intro over and through. That's what we came to do. Black Past. Tired of looking back at my black past. You undeniably underestimated this outcast. I'd come home and pretend nothing happened, because what I did was something mom and dad never imagined. My innocence died in a valley of ashes, fluttering palpitations and pulse-pounding flashes. So when the next chapter finally passes, I can show the entity that lay dormant. This is just a fair warning to the ones it may torment. Thank you for listening. This is the Black Past album. What? The next chapter. And after all of the time that you spent around me.
Yeah, I like that bit.
After all of the time that you spent around me. After all of the time that you spent around me. Bullshit.
Yeah, I like that bit.
Oh, you thought I could do this? No. We had to go separate ways for a reason. Yo, I bled through it, excluded from a better movement. My ex did it and still does it, but I won't do it. Be still, cousin, left with nothing but an extra button. You don't want this candy rain. Fuck around and get starburst. How much pain can vanity paint? They don't know that these stars hurt. Lost in the future of a black past, and I even lost her.
Yeah, I like that bit.
indignation, I go through the roof. Come help me if you think you can. Let there be no illusion, she lived a life of inclusion. Her daddy wasn't abusive, he even taught her the music. She was a good human being with the heart of an angel, like a soldier of Cupid. Love is funny, is it not? Kind of confusing. Smartest choice in your life, but it's the very first emotion to leave you feeling stupid. Downward and downhill, everything goes. Animosity, to me, is all you had to show. If you hated me, you could have told me in this life of inclusion. Welcome to my podcast. Y'all get combative with the most passionate souls. Back to the black passion, they go whack and they lack passion. You better get back to practice and be ready to commit to action. I'm separated from reality by a wall with a past of blackness. Bitter jubilation overshadowed by death. Talk about a valley of ashes. They be like, awesome bro, that was dope, your flow's the nicest. I wonder how they would feel if they knew their organs had prices. Come and walk with me, you ain't never been nowhere I go. You will never go to where I've been. You ain't never been to where I go. I fell in love with Awesome Kong, they told me knock it off, but I was walking tall, standing strong by the lockers in the hall, doing something wrong. I could tell I was in trouble and it wasn't long. Fuck around and play another song, everybody knows you wear your mother's thong. I beat the shit out of this nigga when we were kids. Last year I found out he died with broken ribs after falling from a cliff. It fucked me up because Buddy had a kid. Come and rock with me right now on this Past the Blackness. You get one other chance. Come and rock with me right now on this Past the Blackness. The path of the past of blackness, the past of blackness, the path of blackness, and blackness, blackness, blackness. Another chance you get.
I'm the cook.
Yeah, give me that. Unconscionable choices, audible poisons could have been avoided. Driven mad by dead voices, head spins and violent ends. The black past that is outcast taught me I could outlast the rest of the world. Against the steps I was hurled. That's why I tend to be abrasive and testy. I'm Urameshi. My legacy is bloody, broken, and fleshy. Conscience eating life loss and soul sucking anguish. Feels like I've been buried under a wave of misery. A place where death is the language. This pain I was unable to vanquish. I'm the outcast of this fool. I'm the outcast who doesn't fall. I'm the outcast of this all. I'm the outcast who doesn't fall. A poor bastard with no sense of purpose. In his reality, he's practically worthless. He couldn't come back from the surface. Destiny uncertain, so he's ready to close the curtain. He became a VIP, a very isolated person. Psychotic lifespan, alcoholic rap band. He was cast out and robbed of his last chance. I'm the outcast and I'm the one in this story doing a devil's dance. Mama didn't know. 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 Mama didn't know all of the ways that I lost control. I never told her I took a soul, but she's getting gold, and I wonder if maybe I should let it go and tell her everything I did to hurt other people. Beating an innocent man into the ground until we were equal. I didn't plan to give in to the more menacing ways of evil. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know, mama didn't know, mama didn't know. My black past gave me a big head. The spark in me, find out what happens when it is dead. I feel like Miles trying to remember what Finn said. My friend died in a tin shed. All I need to go over the edge is 10 steps. These niggas act tough with thin reps. Mama didn't know that some people died with no common sense left. I say, mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know. Of your eye.
You want some light?
A young nigga with no hope. He knows his homies never told him that they sold dope. Mama didn't know. We were living on a slippery slope. Giving up on life, I jump and I float. Up in the air, I'm beginning to choke. Are we taking the boat? Sailing away to eternity, burning me, earning me. My abundance of energy is burgundy. Whoa, let me light it, do if only to honor my fallen brothers in the fold. I'm sticking the rhythm in the back of my mind, sticking the pin inside of an instrument to see what I find. I will blacken the entirety of your eye. I am not another innocent guy. You had better never give it a try. Broken and bitter is how you will die. Go with me now. Black past beginning to flow. I'm gonna have to tell you of these trials and tribulations from before. Rah, 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 rah.
Stumbling through the forest at a rapid pace, she tries to evade her attacker, but to no avail. She looks around, gasps, screams, and then considers this might be her last few moments alive. And what happens next is something that may shock you.
Bunch of fucking bitches. We gotta get them, Dano. Let's go.
Screwaholic.com.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him.
Dead to rights, trapped in a place with no lights, astounding heights. I think I'm gonna die tonight, but I won't fight. Toe-tapping terror, I may have made an error. You gon' have to give a nigga a new planet to stop rapping. My parents don't know shit about my life, but no one was asking. I pursue politicians with pencil-penetrating passion for practice. And that's only for practice. Run! You leeches! You leeches! Leeching! You leeches! You leeches! Draining my energy now! I'm the 2045 boxing instructor. Call me the demonic train conductor. Casper meets Witty. Should be called the story of Psych when he was empty. Why you getting hype when your people sent me? Yup, this is the season. You tend to be sensitive for no reason. I tell you the truth, but you don't listen. That shit's like treason. Look at you, barely breathing for what you believe in. It left me speechless. So many reaches. All hail the god of leeches. All of you leeches, get off of me now. All of you leeches, get off of me now.
Got it.
Hey, mister. You want some light?
Second part of my friends again. Second part of my friends again. I'm the second part of my friends again. Second part of my friends again. I said it. History repeated. I said it. History repeated. Stabbed in the back by a crooked blade. A systematic lackey aiding various evils foreslayed. Forced into submission by another slave. Why is melanin the only thing they couldn't save? Graves and dead friends, rain and head spins. Pray that death ends. They harvest our organs for their own people. It's twisted and evil. What you think is really in that needle? Talk about breaking the iron will of an eagle. Man, y'all know when I do these hooks, I be jumping around like an Indian trying to make it rain. You feel me? Or an indigenous peoples trying to make it rain. Or like our ancestors trying to make it rain. It's crazy. I was coming up with a couple of come-ups, trying to get a bottle cause I never wanted drugs. I am anomaly, doing it properly. Look at the odyssey, popping off, they hit them in the guts. Like an erratic abomination gonna bust. I gotta be the villain that you don't trust. Anybody want the invasion? Do you really want annihilation? I don't think you understand that I came to hunt them down with violation. I don't really have to give it any bit of my dedication. I am gonna get them with incineration. Nah, better yet, this will be something I used to go with penetration on any flow. It'll be incredible, you'll never forget. I don't really care what you think, cause I'm gonna leave you on the brink and the edge of insanity. Everybody knows I ain't do this for vanity, did it for me. I am the best, you better believe. You'll never beat me. If history is repeated, you know I will forever continue to be undefeated, bro. History repeated, even if it is misery, killing me and the people for the hell and the fun of it. You've been running us down, they've been running us out. They keep acting like clowns, they keep packing us out, they keep dragging us down. Walk away from the sun, walk away from the sun, walk away from the sun, walk away from the sun. Ha ha. One more time, son. What if I walk away from the light, allowing the evil in my life to take flight? It's time to let it go, the past is no more. A flash in the pan with no war is mentally unforgiving like a slow pour from the cup of youth. There's no use in becoming so uncouth. Step into my new booth. What would you do if you were in my shoes? Don't get it confused, I've been used. They tried to jump me for a couple of views, but I refused. I fought them off during the 85th incident. No empathetic sentiment. I'm gonna show you Black Past album, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. I think I was sent here to save the world. Against the bench I was violently hurled. This bitch only wanted diamonds and pearls. She's the new definition of material girls. Nothing left to explain. Get back in the left lane. A bloodbath with nothing to gain. Talk about trying to wash away a troublesome stain with no gain. Walk away from the sun. Walk away from the sun with me. I'm just saying, compared to the first beat. Walk away from the sun, walk away from the sun. Who could ever be that bitter? Decades of disdain, antipathy contributed to the pain to strain every brain for no gain. So keep it jelly when I walk up in the building looking like a villain with a blue stain. I just got blood on my clothes again, and I think I just murdered this man with a pen. So without further ado, I introduce all of you to the evil within. Jump with me, going dumb with me. Let's get numb, you'll see. Coming around with me. Yo, in 70 seconds I can be breaking the record or wrecking the adequate rhetoric. When the people hear your audible setting and locking the universe inside of a box, I'm gonna be popping the locks, knocking the socks right off. I'm in this cause in front of a God, don't cough. On and off the rhythm with the way I wanna get it. Everybody really wanna be able to spit it with the way I do it. I don't think you understand how I move it. Therapeutic fusion of the music. Come and run with me, come and jump with me, come and jump with me, Come and run with me. Come and jump with me. Go and dumb with me. On and off the beats, rhythm. And a black past. And that's that for that black past. Let's move on once more. I can't breathe without you once more. Once more. I wanna tell you once more. Once more. We're going through this black past. Black past. Once more. Once more. I know you need a second to breathe, so I'm gonna stop and give you that. Do you really wanna be able to break away from your life? I can show you a better way, and a lover sit you like a celestial, get away from strife. I was dealing with a demon that I wouldn't fight. My wife, she would have been if she didn't end herself a step into the light. Oh yeah, the subject is sensitive. Don't forget about the 85th incident. Her face is in my dream with some of the happiest images. Her face is in my dream with some of the happiest images. And the only way you don't know, I don't wanna let it go. Once more, once more. Right now my head is in the same place. I'ma be the one to break away without a trace. How in the fuck are you talking to me with a mouth full of no taste? You are letting the entirety of your energy go to waste. Post up, don't paste. I try to let it go, but you only want to control. How in the hell was I even one of the ones that you want to belittle in an effort to break my soul?